Nomadic Fanatic enjoys his time away from Mississippi and the bus build. Well, as we are well aware, Tater and Diana are up in Michigan at the UP. And Tater, him and Diana, they jump on Black Betty and they go check out some waterfalls. And they're walking around and they're jawing and chitty-chatting. And he says that working on the bus takes all of the time and energy that they have. And they just don't have time to do anything. And they really needed this getaway.
I feel like this is the most comfortable I've been in probably like 6 months as far as just being relaxed and not stressed or concerned. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love building on the bus, but we travel and we do so much work all the time that we don't take a lot of time, at least we haven't, to just kind of relax and enjoy.
I beg to differ. I mean, how many times recently have we seen Tater just up and I'm going to go to the beach, or I'm going to go here without Diana. Diana's gone, and he's always just running off and doing stuff, and he acts like he never takes any time to himself. And he's been out running around buying Harley shirts and doing this and that. But anyway, the main point is that, you know, Tater wanted the bus. He wanted the big project. He wanted to do this and that and the other thing and build all this and have the biggest and best of everything and have his giant solar array and do all this crazy shit. And when it gets a little bit overwhelming, he has to skedaddle. When everybody tells him don't put an interior door for a house full of windows and not safety glass on the exterior of your bus, he and then cries and whines about it because it's falling apart. So again, you wanted the bus, you wanted the project, so deal with it. Now, as I just told you earlier, Diana said that the people in Michigan were mean and assholes because they just would not share their camping space with the almighty Tater, the one who, takes 5 acres at wherever he goes. But anyway, Tater disagrees. So I don't know. Who do you believe?
It's great.
Oh, and people are very friendly. Like all the people that have come visited us to have helped out, been super kind, you know.
So Diana's calling them bitches and assholes and everything else, and Tater's just praising them and telling everybody how super and nice and kind they are. All right, Tater starts talking about the bus and the bus build, and he says that Billy has fixed the overheating issue. He says that it's taken care of. He had it idling, and it's good to go. It's good to go, but we still have all the rest of the issues. And when it comes to the overheating issue, you really won't know until you get it out of the driveway there and take it on the road and drive the thing. All right. But Tater said, after many, many people told him, why don't you take it to a professional? Why don't you get somebody who knows what they're doing? Why don't you get a professional to look at this and that and do the thing right? Tater finally says, yeah, maybe I'll have to get a professional to look at some of these things.
But Billy says that my bus is now fixed and no longer overheats. So that's good. Now we just got to figure out the mini split AC issue, which I'm probably going to have to hire a professional to come out and diagnose that. But anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, finally, after people told you over and over and over again to do that, and even with the overheating issue, the day you bought it and you drove it home, but finally, maybe he's going to wise up and actually get somebody that knows what the hell they're doing to look at the things. And speaking of looking, they're running around there looking at a bunch of mushrooms in the woods and everything. And yeah, mushrooms cool, and a couple waterfalls, which was okay, pretty good stuff. That was okay. But then he gets into talking about how his cats are so special. They're giants. Now, not Opie and Tara, they're just normal kitties. But his baby boys, the kittens, they're some kind of wild giant beasts.
Hi, Hopi. You're a normal size. These two, whatever you are, I think you're wild bobcats or half Savannah or maybe even a little bit of Bengal, you know, with all the spots. They both have those spots.
Maybe they're wild African leopards or something. I don't know. Where did you find these kitties? Tater goes on and then talks about Jax, how Jax was this and that. And I guess Jax's sister is still around and in the family. One of Tater's family members has Jax's sister. And he goes on and talks about that. And Jax and this cat is holding the family together because apparently there's yet another family crisis. And Tater puts on his acting face and pretends that he cares about what's going on in his family. And says that he really misses home and he wants to go home to show support, but he has his acting face on and he tells you all the excuses of why he just can't muster up the ability to do it.
Guys, I really, really do. It's just really, there's so much going on right now, and I've got stuff in so many places, stuff up in Sholo in storage, stuff in Quartzsite in a big storage shed. I got my rigs way down in southern Mississippi in the bus that's overheating.
Yeah, so all that, got all that going on, so there's no way there's no way he could make it to Washington to go deal with all that. There's no way. Now, he can go to Michigan and he can go to Illinois, he can go anywhere else, but there's no possible way with all his rigs scattered all over and just so much going on. There's no possible way that he could leave Mississippi to go to Washington. It's just not doable. What do you think? Well, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here. What's the point?
Blind views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.